This is Archive of 12, and today we have a new song from the Stupendium. This is their Fallout musical, The Divide, the Gospel of the Geiger song. So, if it's about Fallout, I imagine there's going to be some very interesting elements. Now, I don't know if this is going to be about Fallout as a franchise in general, or if it's about the TV show specifically, or about any of the games in particular. It could be a combination of that, making references to every media in Fallout. That's kind of what I'm expecting. But regardless of what it's going to be, it's a 10-minute and 23-second song. So I am going to just rush through this and get straight to the song. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because I will be pausing and I will be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started. I'm already really liking the aesthetic of this.
Behold, he is coming with the clouds.
This place is a message, and part of the system of messages. Pay attention to it.
Alright, so let's see here. I recognize Schwabity right here. I can't see his face over here, but I think that's Dan Bull. I'm pretty sure that's Rustage over there. But I'm having a hard time, like, identifying some of the other individuals. Mostly because of the fact that I'm used to seeing their avatars, not their faces. So I'm sure that there's, I'm sure this is a bunch of Stupendium's friends, and I'm almost positive that a decent number of these individuals are in the nerdcore scene in some way, shape, or form. But if anybody can help me identify these people, that would be very appreciated.
And every eye shall be blind with his glory. And every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice.
Sadly, this message was important to us. We consider ourselves to be a powerful culture.
I'm pretty sure that Stargirl and Asterisk are probably in here as well, because they've been featured a couple of times. But I'm not sure where they are. I'm not as familiar with their faces.
Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth together and behold the power of Adam.
This place is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here.
Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of...
What is that? Is that Nuka-Cola Quantum in there? Is like the holy water of this gospel of this religion of you know, the children of the atom? Is it Nuka-Cola Quantum? Because that would be hilarious.
Favored land, attend now to the words of the prophet of Adam.
Nothing bad news is here.
Come forth and drink the waters of the globe.
Jaunty. The production, this reminds me a lot of the, I don't know if it was their last musical, but the musical, I forgot. YouTube is doing something stupid where like, or my web browser rather is doing something stupid where it's not popping up. Let's see here. It's the Fallen London musical is what I'm thinking of. Was that the last one that they did? Mask of the Rose. I think that might have been the last actual musical where the video is basically like its own little mini episode. It's not just the music video for the song. It's an actual like legit. Yeah, I'm thinking. I think I'm right. I think that the Children of the Rose was the last musical that they did. Like the way that it's created, it feels like its own like mini episode. It feels like its own particular story. And I like that a lot. Obviously, this requires a lot more production time. That's the reason why I think Stupendium hasn't released anything for a while. It's because they've been working on this, and it's come out so like brilliantly that it makes up for how much time has been since between the last couple of videos, which have been a couple of months. But I love how like the acting is you know, it's ridiculous, but at the same time so is Fallout. I'm loving the makeup that they use for Stupendium for his little preacher character. I'm loving the special effects that they've already got, as minimal as they are. Like this is a just a mini episode in the Fallout universe, but as a musical. That's what this is.
Now let me take you back, my friends, to times long, long ago, an age before the waste you see today. Long before our fate would see the shine of Adam's glow, long before his light had shined away. If you all could come to fathom that the smallest little atom could hold 1,000,000 stars in his embrace, and those before us in their wisdom saw it fit to keep imprisoned, all that vision sitting, fizzing with his grace. Then a schism started brewing, the beginnings of undoing, but we enlightened Adamites worship beauty in their ruin. For within each tulip war we found the core of Adam's glory, and we launched him forth and saw him scorch and called the fallen to him. Let's get some mushrooms blooming in every Adam's light creation, in each of us infinite worlds. What simple sacrifice a nation to see his raging light unfurl. Now in every charge collision, each division sows division, in each particle have heart, though hard to see. Their society decided we were better off divided, and delightedly I'm inclined to agree. So pass that cup, you know you oughta come to suck that glowing water. For by Adam's light we swore to use that water, spread our order. Hear each crackle of the Geiger as his majesty inside you. Yes, it's time to be united and divide.
Interesting. Okay, so like this, what was that? What did he take? Vocastim? Is that was the little glowy ball that he was eating? I'm curious to know exactly, like, obviously I believe that's probably just a made-up fictional thing from Fallout. I'm 99% sure that Vocastim is not one of the many substances that you can find in the Fallout universe. But I'm curious to know about the lore that comes behind it for this video. Like, I want to know, like, the lore behind Vocastim, like how he just spawned a brand new character essentially by taking that little pill. Like that's what I want to know. Like, his clothes changed, he grew hair, his cadence is altered. It's like that's That's a powerful, powerful little pill right there. And so, but beyond that, the next question that I have is, how is this so persuasive? Because I'll be honest, like, the Children of the Atom, when you encounter them in the games, always are they're out there, okay? You know, but the thing is, like, their mythology is rooted in the science of what it means to have an atomic bomb. So it's like they have the more than just a little bit of layman's knowledge about how to split the atom and what an atomic bomb actually does. And obviously they worship it, but like the way that they worship it is rooted very much in science. They're just relishing, for the most part. There are always some apprehensive individuals among the clergy, as we see here. They worship the idea that basically being atomized is like the highest form of ascension, if I'm remembering correctly. And this song puts that into a perspective that is I could see people being persuaded by this song. If this was actually Fallout and this type of song was actually something that was like sung in the Fallout universe, I could understand how individuals who no longer have the education to be able to really like understand what's going on outside, you know, in the outside world, I could understand how they might be persuaded by someone who is singing this song. Like, I could see this being injected into a Fallout video game for a portion of the Children of the Atom, and it making sense. It's quite unique in that regard, because not a lot of times, oftentimes I'll say this could be like the end credits or the intro song for like a particular anime or a video game that the song is about. But very rarely do I think that a song could be so effortlessly inserted into the source material and work so well that you'd think that it was designed always to be included in the source material and not just like commissioned or like, let's say that the next Fallout game actually used this song as like something that was in the Fallout game. Like, it sounds like something that Bethesda would have crafted themselves for the lore of the Children of the Atom, and not like approach Stupendium and been like, hey, by the way, that song that you wrote, could we potentially like give you some royalties and use that in our game? Like, that's what it feels like. Like, this is obviously a fan-made song, but it feels like a fan-made song that could easily be inserted without any like changes to it so far, that would, and it would fit inside the source material with very little effort. And I like that. I like that a lot. It makes this song even more enjoyable, knowing that like this could just be part of a game, and it wouldn't change the context or the vibe of the song at all.
Now the scholar pouts and hollers and the scientist bemoans. Them physicists throw hissy fits and academia drones. Through laughably dull articles on theorems so farcical that cast our modern particles apart from Adam's throne. They'll say we've conducted studies, they'll say we've the facts to prove that energy's just energy. Now, blessed brethren, you've got to listen to the numbers, cause the experts yelling doom. Put your faith into the data, lest I check that went kaboom. You can waste your days debating with their squawking and dictating, or just praise each detonation, leave them to their calculating. For their hearts and minds are lead, my friends, ain't nothing permeating. But an atom holler welcome feel his radiance radiating. Their scientific proof has them dreaming they're so bright that they're blinded to the truth that we all seek in Adam's light. Radiation ain't a danger, just purificating right. What's some faint emaciation versus living a half-life? Is there my...
I'm with her, though. Just saying, I'm with the girl that just stood up and tried to leave. Like, as good as this is, as someone who finds this kind of like cult indoctrination to be wildly uncomfortable, I'm with her. The song is incredible. But knowing, after saying what I was saying earlier, like if I was to actually see this in a legitimate setting, like in the Fallout universe, I would be made very uncomfortable myself. As a song, it's wonderfully crafted, and obviously Stoops has done their due diligence in figuring out exactly the intricacies of this. But if I were to encounter this in a Fallout game, I would probably be just like that girl. I would stand up. I would back away. If someone tried to stop me, they wouldn't stop me. I mean, as the main character, you're not going to stop me with a sledgehammer. Especially not when you might have like the junk rifle or something like that. But yeah, no, this song is giving me equal parts like discomfort and awe. Discomfort because of like the way it's being presented and the religious indoctrination that he's attempting to put on these people, and awe in that Stupendium is pulling it off so effortlessly with being able to like put this in context for the media and have it work so well.
Isotopes, the price of hope, I promise you will find. You likely won't see signs of growing cognitive decline. Issue your fears, just shut your ears, take worries off your mind. Heck, I've been here 200 years, and gosh, I'm feeling fine. Bright-eyed, nine-eyed. In every atom's light ascension, in each decay we're shown the path. To every acolyte redemption, for those who seek that glowing path. Now in every charge collision, each division, soul's division, in each particle have heart, though hard to see. Their society decided we were better off divided, and delightedly I'm inclined to agree. Set aside those old beliefs and be baptized in glowing sea. Born new and clear and nuclear, just like our family. In our bonds we find salvation, in our covenant covalent. Let us all reclaim the nation and divide. What?
Yeah, still with her. Still with her. I'd be recoiling too if I was in this particular situation.
Blessed bomb in Megaton did set us on this path and lead us on to Genesis from Eden's aftermath. No confession without fission, come attend atomic mass. No creator without craters, Adam's Eve sure was a blast. His light it shines inside us as in every bomb that fell. From first man to little boy, we're all just mortal shell.
That was clever. That was very clever. I honestly wasn't expecting that, if I was to be perfectly honest. Part of me, like, because of the fact that they don't really talk much about, like, the atomic experiments beyond what happened during the initial attack that caused the Fallout universe to become how it is. Like, I was not expecting... I suppose I should have, but I wasn't expecting Stoops to reference the original atomic bombs.
Each encased in his creation, stored in every dormant cell. As sirens blare, you'll find our prayer in every warning knell. Divine in our intentions, why we're spreading Adam's reach. Close your minds to their deceptions, time to fill your glass and preach. Think you'll find ascension, chanting lines of scientists screech? Well, you've a better chance of meeting Einstein on the beach. They say a lack of purpose, it can make a person crack. Oh, you'll do great with sad and worthless if you take to turning back. But those stocking stacks of bottle caps and hauling bursting bags, you'll find thee too encumbered now to ride that burdened stag. So forsake your worldly wares, well, you won't need them where you're going. That atomic clock's a ticking, it ain't just hot air we're blowing. Face the greatest chain reaction, get our radius a-growing. The future ain't just bright, my friends, it's positively glowing. Let's get that water flowing. In every atom's light conviction, a warmth that welcomes waves to all. To every acid
like the Geiger counter in the background.
My most atomic apostles, transfluorescent and fissile, thank you for joining us here today. And unto those who give up their caps to our cause, Adam smiles upon you. For in doing, you make the good work we do here and my private bird possible. Go forth and be enriched by the chain reaction that is the playlist of our other musical teachings. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell. May it call you home here to the glow of our next service. Adam's light shines upon those who do so adorn themselves and their walls at our most stupendous merch store, where exclusive Divide merch is available. Adam be with you, my brothers and sisters, but be ready, for after the fallout comes the winter.
That was very, very, very well done. I'm wondering if that last line, after the fallout comes the winter, I'm wondering if that is a reference in some way, shape, or form to the next song or the next musical that that they are going to release. I'm wondering if they're going to do a Frostpunk musical, because I mean, obviously, between Stoops and Dan Bull, there have been multiple Frostpunk songs, but I also know that Frostpunk 2 came out relatively recently. And so I'm just kind of curious, like, if there's going to be a Frostpunk musical or a really in-depth Frostpunk song similar to this coming out in any time in the near future. Because I think Frostpunk would be a perfect game to do a musical about. And like I said, I know that they've covered this multiple times, but I'm just saying, with Frostpunk 2, maybe there's something more that you could do. But that was wild, okay? There's so much there that I probably didn't even pick up on because I was just so enraptured by how well done the song was. There's probably bars, like, I'm fairly versed in Fallout, but I'm not like the best. I'm not a lore master when it comes to that. Like, there are some things that I chuckled at, like, you know, the mention of Radaway and such that, like, obviously I understood, but there are probably some other things in there that, like, only diehard Fallout fans are probably going to end up catching, and I probably missed it. But I'm very impressed with how this came out. This was incredible. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Mark Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.